welcome, welcome. This is Mr. Peasant. We're talking about just trading this morning. Just going to trade, do the best we can, do the best, forget the rest, and remember we have 8 apples worth of risk this morning. That's the most we can lose, and there's a certain comfort in that. Of course, we're trying to get as many apples as we can. If we can get to 20 before the afternoon session, well, that's fantastic. Otherwise, just wait it out till the afternoon. If we can get ahead by the afternoon, that'd be great. Great stuff. Alright, let's get going. So, let's see here. Let's go to the analysis tab. Let's see. So, the NQ, right? NQ. Let's look at it. I mean, the weekly chart, the monthly chart looks like this. Let's just start with crude oil because things happen to move at 8 o'clock. Right now, it looks bullish. It looks bullish, doesn't it? It does. It really does. Monthly chart. Comeback bar prevention up here. Anything 84.25, it's probably going to be bullish. That's kind of what happened today. Not quite all the way, but kind of what happened. It could go lower here. It could absolutely go lower. So I see a window of buyers from here all the way down to here. Let's look at the 8-hour chart. Yeah, that looks good. So you could probably get this thing to go down. I don't know if this is going to be the high. Let's take a look at the intraday time frame. Let's go ahead and look at it. So crude oil short, you got to look at the 60-minute. This is going to tell us if this high is going to hold or not, in our opinions. And right now it doesn't look quite like it. It must have jumped from the contract rollover. It's not CLK anymore. It is CL. What's after it? May, June, CLM. So if you look at it, MCLM24, that's what it is. Advanced trade bar, no. Trade bar at least. There you go. Sing me a song, da, 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 sing me a song, sing me a song. Oh wow. So crude oil, it actually is a gap. It's not a contractual gap or anything like that. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll take this gap. So let's go ahead and do that. It's not a contractual gap. So this is the high right there. On the 15-minute, it's a little bit higher up, isn't it? But we'll take this anyways. We'll take it. We'll take it for sure. We'll take it for a 1-to-1. It's CLK 59. It's still CLK then. I'm gonna go for a 3-to-1 here, half size. That's 2 contracts. 2 contracts at 67. 2 contracts at 67. 2 contracts at 67. If we could get involved there, that'd be great. My high, the stop loss is right here. This high. 88 is my high. 88 is my high. I'm just going for just risking 1.5 apples, just really small, but for a 3-to-1 maybe. That's what I'm thinking. Uh, 30-minute looks the best. I mean, you could ask for the 60-minute as the holding zone, but either way, it looks fantastic. If it can get involved, get up there, that'd be great. It'd be great. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen. No, we'll see. We'll see. Let's take a look at the gold, chat. Gold. All right. So gold, we've got. It's also coming down here from the top here, but sometimes the top can be a false top. It's obviously bullish on the higher time frame. It's just been absolutely crazy up on the higher time frames. And today, I don't know if it went up or down first. It looks like it looks like it dropped low and then went up. Okay, so on this weekly chart, it looks like it went down first, then brought up, and then it's coming down a little bit here. So this is a good top. This is a really good top, actually. So let's see if it starts going short here on the 240-minute chart. That's generally where it wants to go short. So let's look on the smaller time frames and see if there's anything we can do about it. Going short on this. So it looks like it is already into a split. That's not something we could take. The 5-minute looks good like that. Okay, so this high is really important. Is it going to hold or not? And it happened at nighttime, so Japan session. It had its top. Now, I don't know if it's going to break. It could. It could. Let's take a look at the average true range on this thing. Not that it matters that much anymore, because tell you what, this thing is fucking on a rampage. It doesn't even care about the average true range. Let's take a look at it anyways. Okay, so it's already +1 standard deviation. That just means that it's already had its range. We don't necessarily need more range, okay? That's just what it is. We don't necessarily need to have a high or a low break. So that means I would like to go short on this, but I don't know if I'll be able to, because this thing's already coming down, right? But you could say shorts on it. You could do a number of different things. Oh, we're in on crude oil. We have to be able to hear that, mate. You have to be able to hear that. Got to be able to hear that one. Let's take a look at it. Crude oil. It's a 30-minute holding zone. We're taking it. We're going for a trade of 1, risking 1.5 apples. Let's take a look at it. Zone number 1256. That's a 30-minute. You can go to the 240-minute. And remember, this is not a contractual gap. This is a live market gap. This is a legitimate gap. Gap fill. And we're trying to tank it from the gap fill. Not necessarily the best trade, but it is protecting free space of 3 at the very least. It is doing a fun time. It's a good zone. It's a good zone. You know, but I'm only risking a small amount, because if it works, I think it would work a lot, not a little. Therefore, risk smaller for a bigger risk reward. Anyways, we entered at 807, 1256 zone number. This is a 13-minute holding zone, protecting free space of 3, overextended of 2. It's gone 0. How much am I risking on the trade? Well, 888 is my stop loss. I'm risking $42. 42? We're risking 1.7 apples on the trade. My target's a trade of 1, which is 8607. I repeat, 8607. 86.07, way down there. $120, which is 4.8 apples reward if it gets there. That'd be great, but we don't know. Let's take a look at it. Let's describe the trade just a little bit more because it's on a 30-minute protecting free space. OE of 2, arrivals of 2. It's a narrow. No, it's not narrow. It's just good. It's just fine. What else is there? Recency of 3.2, magnitude of 4.3, X score of 10. Anything else? Yes, alpha swings. Alpha swing is up for sure. The swing itself is down, and then I'd say, swing is, sure. Swing is down, and then recent is up, I suppose. Right now, it's gone 0.75 to 1 at this point. We're going to hold on to it. Absolutely, just hold on to it. Just hold on to it. We're going to try to go for a 3 to 1. Asking that this daily high, this crude oil high, is kind of the high of the day. It could be the high of the day, or at least trying to be. So this daily high, we're trying to cut this thing down a little bit. This is high. We're trying to cut this thing down a little bit. So that's what we're going to try to do, but it is what it is. Let's go to gold again. So gold has dropped a lot more than I thought. In this opinion, if it keeps on crashing downwards, I'm probably going to go long on this bottom. Look, because this thing is just so sent. I mean, I understand that I like the short. I like it on the 60-minute chart. But I've got to say, if this thing continues just slice or ruin down, there's going to be some type of bias. I think it doesn't just slice like butter. Sometimes it does, but it doesn't usually just slice like butter. So if it does fold over and turn red, I'm going to do a breakout bar prevention for a 1 to 1. That's just saying that, no. It's not going to just slice right through like butter. It's going to be a little bit, there's some retracement here. At least something is necessary there. So that's what I'm going to do. It is trying to retrace at the moment, and that would throw off the trade because my whole agenda, my whole theory is that it's going to just continue straight down. And that's what it is a little bit right now. I want to see this 3-minute bar, follow up this 3-minute bar with another red short, then we buy. So here it is. Let's see if it continues lower. It would be a demand open as well on the 30 minutes and the 30 and 15-minute charts, which is fine with me. It's a good thing. This would be an MGC long. This would be a breakout bar prevention of the comeback bar prevention family. I'm going a 1 to 1, and I'm going single risk on this because I think it's really going to work. 5 contracts at 3 contracts at 45.2, 3 contracts at 45.2, 47.4, yeah. 3 contracts at 45.2, 45.2, 3 contracts. Let's do it. 45.2, 3 contracts. Yep. Stop loss. Yeah, the stop loss is at this low. 41.2, 41.2. I repeat, 41.2. It doesn't look like much. I'll tell you what. It doesn't look like much of a low. But it's actually pretty far. It's actually pretty far because you look at this, the range on the gold chart. This thing is average true range is actually massive. It's +1 standard deviation. That's only 15% of the days are this big of a range. This is huge, The daily low though is 21.7. Look at the 21.7. Where is that? This one. This is the daily low. So it actually could go all the way down to here. This is the daily high. This is the daily low. And I'm just saying that, it's not going to just slice right butter down there. It's not going to just slice like butter. That's what I was thinking. Look at the 3 minute. There hasn't been a retracement yet. That's what I'm asking for. Just, hey, let me see some retracement. I mean, it's just like butter. So we don't want butter. I'm just saying. And the 30 minutes a comeback, a demand open, which is more important to me. Now look at this. It's got to get down. This is the hardest part of the trade. It has to actually get all the way to my entry. Otherwise, the trade's off and I'm finding a new trade. There's plenty of trades out there. I'm finding a new trade if it can't get there, because we need to actually get to entry. Otherwise, I'm out of this. I'm out of here. So let's take a look at crude oil. Crude oil, let's see. So it's going up to my zone here, and then it's turning around. Let's look at the smaller time frames, such as a 5 minute. So the 5 minute really rallied and then popped lower, and now it's trying to rally again. So it did go all the way, 0.75 to 1, really close. But I tell you what, it's not there yet. That's a 50% zone pivot in the zone. I'm risking only 1.7 apples on it. No, I'm not going to touch it. Let's look at the 3 minute. There is something there underneath it. Not something that I stand for, though. It's not necessarily what I'm going to use. Although I would be jealous of it if it turns around right above my stop loss. My stop loss is right here. I should have probably looked at this. Look at this. There's some sellers there, in my opinion. So I think that there is some sellers there. That's an unfortunate event. Do you want to take that? I would consider taking it. I really would. I really would. I would consider taking this because this is a lonely pivot. This is a lonely pivot. These are really nice. Protecting free space of 2. 3. I mean, that's fantastic outside of local distal line of this zone. So I would be, if this thing slices more like, upwards here, I'm interested in it. Now let's look at gold. Gold looks like it is not slicing like butter that we wanted. It's already seen retracement. This is not what we wanted to see. This is already the retracement it's looking for. See, this is the trade that we wanted. This is what we wanted. It was so close to our 2 ticks away from our entry, and I think we missed this one. I like the idea. Oh, here it comes back. Here it comes back. Here it comes back. I'll lower it to 44.7. I'll lower it to 44.7 if you want to get me in there. I just like it because it's really, I'm trying to get the biggest, the smallest, the biggest deal, right? The biggest deal is what I'm looking for. So let's take a look and watch this happen. It's coming down. It's turned around. It said, no, I want to keep going lower. Here it goes. Let's see. I mean, it's got to break that low yet. Here it goes. If it breaks this low, then we're interested. Then we're in. So let's see it. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. So let's just be with it. So crude oil is coming back there. It hasn't stopped out the pivot in the zone yet. I may consider just getting out of this pivot in the zone. I'm gonna do that. Which is this high. 76 is my stop loss. 76 is my stop loss. $18 stop loss. 0.7 apples. Because if it does go upwards, look, if it does go upwards, I'm interested in taking a short above here, like on this split right there, and that's a 5 minute split. It's actually a 3 minute holding, lonely pivot, protecting free space of 3. So that's the trade I'd like to do instead. It looks fantastic on the smaller time frames. I happen to not see it. So let's do that. MCL short. This would be a lonely pivot on the 3 minute 0.14. Protecting free space of 1. I would go 3 to 1 on this one. 3 to 1. And I'd go single risk on this. 4 contracts. Yes, that's right. It's a large amount, but I'm not against it. We should be in here. I think we're in on gold. We're in on gold. So 4 contracts for crude oil, but I got to take a picture of gold. This is the 60 minute. This is a breakout power prevention. This is what we're into now. This is a big trade. We're risking looks like 5 apples on this trade. This is a big deal. Zone number 1257. 60 minute. The 30 minute looks like this is demand open. This is what we want to see. We want to see those buyers. But look, this low can get squashed like a bug. I don't know if it will or not. But it can. It absolutely can. And that's just what we have to deal with as a trader. As a trader, that's what we're dealing with. Sometimes you get squashed like a bug. Alright, I mean, you don't see much retracement anyways. So let's plan out our stop losses. Our stop loss should be already placed at 41.2. 41.2. That's right, $105 risk. That's 4.2 apples. 4.2 apples. We got in at 819. This is zone number 1257. Now our target's a 1-to-1, a wan-to-wan, which is 49.5. I repeat, 49.5. It's rolling right now. It's doing fantastic. 49.5, which is $144. 144. That's 5.8 apples. That's a fantastic zone. Coupon, you know, positive 10% off, I suppose. Anyways, that's what we got. We're risking 4 for a possibility of 5, something like that. Anyways, we're going here. It's gone 0.75 to 1 here. Let's take a picture of that. Let's take a picture of that. It's looking fantastic. I cannot say. It's looking fantastic. What's the pivot in the zone here? Pivot in the zone is 25%. 25% pivot in the zone here. Are you going to move that? Yeah, I'm probably going to. Probably going to. Yeah. 60-minute breakout bar prevention. End of trend. Alpha swing is up. The swing, it's down. No. The swing is up. The recency is down. I would say this is in trend. In trend. You know, and protecting free space. Protective free space of 3. Fantastic. Alpha swing X score of 2. X score of 2. Anything else? No, that's it. That's it. Oh, you have to put your stop at the pivot in the zone right now. Right now. 44.3 is my stop loss. 44.3, which is $12 risk, half an apple. Half an apple, mate. Half an apple, risking half an apple all. Half an apple all. Half an apple all. Target hit, I do believe. A target hit, I believe. It's a big one, mate. Oh, no. Stop loss hit. Stop loss hit on crudo. Stop loss hit on crudo. Let's take a picture. Lost 0.7 apples on that one, yeah. But target hit. Target hit on gold. It's 5.8 apples profit there. Fantastic. Fantastic. That's it for crudo. And gold's out. We're out of the markets. Out of the markets. Now we are going to be in on crudo. We're going to be in on this lonely pivot up here on the 1 minute chart. 0.14, that's what we're going to do. A single risk. 4 contracts at 91. 4 contracts at 91, I repeat. 4 contracts at 91. It's so close to entry. Can we get there, mate? Can you get there? I don't know. 87.06 is my stop loss. This is such a tight zone, but if it turns, we can get a 3-to-1 out of it. Here we go. Here we go. It's a 1 minute lonely pivot. Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Absolute local distance line. Oh, absolutely. The arrivals are 2. Fantastic. Oh, fantastic. Absolutely marvelous. Marvelous. I would be really disappointed if we don't meet entry, though. I must say. I mean, look at that. It's got to meet entry, mate. It's right there. So close. I'll tell ya what. I tell ya, mate. It's so difficult when it doesn't meet entry. It's hard to trade it because I'm not even in the trade. Oh, mate, it's pulling back here. We might not meet entry. Let's see. Go. Crude oil. That was crude oil. 12.56 is closed. It only went 0.75 to 1. You tried, mate. You tried. I like it. You gave me a good shot. Anyways, gold long. What is gold long doing still? Gold long is coming down now. But it sure did try. Wow. It's gone up all the way to there. It's going all the way to there. If you look at the 60-minute chart, that's your target. It went just 1-to-1. Nothing more than 1-to-1. Nothing more. Glad I got out at 1-to-1, but we'll see. We were thinking that it won't just slice like butter all the way through the low. I'm thinking, alright, it slices like butter through these. I'm just going to say, this is not going to slice like butter right through there, man. I'm just going to be in there. And that's what happened. Crude oil's pulling back right before my entry. That's fucking horrible. It's fucking horrible. I don't want it to pull back because that's what I'm into. That's my trade. Don't pull back without me. You know? It's such a boomer. Oh, it's absolutely a boomer. Yeah. Okay. So let's just let this ting do it. Let's just let this ting do if it can. Then I'm going to be in the trade if we are going to be. It's just the nature of the business. It's got to get to 91 so I can get into the market. And remember, this is a 1 minute lonely pivot. But it's also, I tell you what, it's also a 5 minute split. A 5 minute holding split. Protecting free space of 3. That's a big deal. Big deal. And we have not met entry yet. Right now, it's teasing me. An unfortunate event. I don't like it, but there's nothing I can do about it. I've missed many trades in my life, and this might be one of them. It looks fantastic on the 5 minute. Look at this. This is what I call, in the olden days, sniper zones. You can't see them, but they're there. You can't see them, but they're there. It's a fucking sniper zone. Look, sniper zones are always... Look at this one. Sniper zones are either bombed, they're gonna die right away, or they're gonna fucking work. That's why I'm going for a 3-to-1 on this. They're gonna fucking work. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen though. Let's see. Let's take a look at the NQ. I haven't timed this. Oh, we're in. We're in short. Here we go. Take a picture. Take a picture, mate. Oh my goodness, mate. Oh goodness me. Oh goodness me. We're in. All the shorts unite. Come on, mate. Get in. Shorts, get out of your caves. Let's get going. Get on your horse. It's a fucking time now. It's fucking time. We've been dreaming of this moment. Get on your horse and go down. This is what we want, boys. Look at it outside the local distal line. Arrival of 3. Overextension of 3. Past distal line. Protecting free space of 3. Woo! Unbelievable, mate. Unbelievable. It's already turning. A 1-to-1 is hit. A 1-to-1 is hit, boys. Targets are way down there at 3-to-1. We have single risk on that. That's double half. Single risk. I'm risking 5 apples, am I not? Might be risking 4. But still, that's a fuck ton of apples. Especially for a 3-to-1. Let's take a gander at my risk. I have to have everything in line. 87.06 should be my stop loss. 87.06, such a tight risk. I'm only risking 2 apples. This is absurd. 2.4 apples risk. Mate, I should have risked more. Don't know. Don't know. 3 to 1 is 48. I repeat, 48. Not a penny more. Not a penny more. 48. I tell you what, that's $172 if it gets there. That's 6.9 apples reward for 2.4 apples risk. It's not bad. It's not bad. I tell you, it's not bad. It's not the best, but it's not bad. 8.29. Let's see if the market open can help us out or hurt us. I don't know. It could. I don't know. Not sure. Not sure. I'm gonna call it a 5-minute split. Here we go. Market open. Market open is now. We're gonna hope that this is the one, mates, but we'll see. This is protecting free space of 3 outside local distal line. Oh, arrival of 2 outside overextended of 2. What else? Recency of 5.4. Magnitude of 5.6. X score of magnitude is 5.4 as well. X score of 10 maybe. Yeah, 10. What else? Alpha swing is what? Up. Alpha swing is up. Alpha swing is up. The swing is down. The recency is up. No. Alpha swing is up. The swing is up. The recency is up. And I'm going short on it. What's going 1.25? Has it not? It has, mate. That's fantastic. What's the pivot in the zone? 0%. Holy smokes. How did I get in? Holy smokes. I can't believe I got in. Usually I don't get filled. It got at 91. I did get in at 91. Oh, no. It went 92 on the micro contract. Thank God for micros. Huh. Thank God for micros. Anyways, let's take a look under. No. I'm not putting my stop loss in at that price. I could risk nothing, right? I could risk nothing right now. But I'm going to hold on to it instead. I'm just going to hold on to it. Just to hold on to this, mate. Remember, gold has targeted it. Now let's just take a gander. Look at it. Gold is still rallying, is it? Is it not? It is. It's doing fantastic. Oh, it's looked like it's gone 2 to 1, has it not? It's gone 1.75 to 1. I got out at 1 to 1. I'm not unhappy. I got 5 apples on that. I mean, 5 apples is a big deal for me. I can only risk 8 apples a session. I don't mind it. Alright, I haven't touched NQ yet. Let's just take a gander. Looks like it can go lower if it wants to right now. That's what it looks like it wants to do. Yeah, it looks like it wants to go lower. Oh, okay. Let's go lower. Alright, so let's see it. Here's the holding split. That's the dominating holding split. It's protecting free space of 2. That's not unfortunate to take. That's not unfortunate to take. Let's take that. I don't know if it'll get all the way up there or not. But that's what it is. That's the holding split, mate. It's on the 3-minute as well. The brothers, 3-minute brothers are all aligned. They all agree that this is a split. And we'll take this split, protecting free space of 2, but take it for a 1 to 1. I don't know where it's going to go. It could go lower. But I'm telling you right now, I don't know. So I'd go for a 1 to 1. Oh yeah. 2 apples? Absolutely. That's 2 apples. That's how life works. 2 contracts there. 2 contracts at 25, 25. 2 contracts at 25, 25. 25, 25. 2 contracts. 25, 25. Let's see it here. 2 contracts. Now, where's my high? My high is right here. This top. 37.25. I repeat, 37.25 is my stop loss. 37.25. 37.25. Let's see it. Let's see it. So right now it's gone X score of 2. Let's see if it pulls back here into this split. It's also a split on the 5-minute chart, which is more important. 5-minute chart's more important than the 3-minute chart. The 5-minute chart is that fundamental. 3-minute is like that goofy foot, that left foot, mate. But if they both agree, that's fantastic. If they both agree. Let's see it here. We don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I hope it hits on the next bar. I hope it waits 20 more seconds. You know, but we'll see, mate. We'll see. This thing is explosively downwards. Let's see on the 3 minute. This is the holding split. This is the primary holding split. Let's see here. Oh my goodness. I think I got out. Yep. Crude oil. I'm out. I'm out of crude oil. I'm out of crude oil. I mean, we gave it our best shot, but it's over now. It's over. Thank God we're only risking 2 apples. I was yelling at myself. I wish risked more, but look. It lost. That's what happened to it. Look on the 15 minute. That sure is bullish, is it not? Sure is bullish. Not much we can do about it. Tell you what. This thing's went 1.25 to 1 with a 0% Piz. That's it for it. We lost 2.4 apples on that one. We're only up 2.7 apples on the day. That's how we are right now. Look, I feel like I'm short. I feel like I'd still want to be short on this thing, but there's nothing I can do about it. There's not much I can do about it. I'd like to be short. Don't you want to be short on this? Absolutely. Okay, then I'll take comeback bar prevention on this thing. Are you really going to do that? Yes, because these are the ones you can get a 10 to 1 on. I tell you, I kid you not. I'll risk an apple on this thing, mate. I kid you not. I kid you not. Comeback bar prevention, 0.08. 3 to 1 single size. I'll risk 7 contracts. 7 contracts, that's 2 apples. Is that really what you want to do? Yes. It is. Okay, 7 contracts at 03. Do it. Alright, mate. 7 contracts at 03. My stop loss would have to be at this high. Let's look at the 15 minute. Oh my goodness, I don't think it's going to come back. I don't think it's going to happen. It's gone. $87.11. My stop loss.
Order rejected.
Something's going on. Something was going on that they just cancelled. Did they make purchasing power different? Oh, I changed. There you go. There we go. Alright. That's the trade. That's what I'm gonna do. If it gets there. It's got to do a comeback bar prevention here. It's got to look like it's gonna turn green, but it doesn't. And it gets rejected. That's essentially what I'm asking for. It's got to get up a little bit. It's got to just push and condense and squish itself a little bit and then expand itself back. But I'm not sure if it's going to do that. Let's take a look at the NQ. NQ is just rolled, mate. Holy crap, eh? NQ is just absolutely rolled. Yeah, that thing's going to break that low for sure. This is that low right there. It's going to break that low for sure. Now, I don't know if it's going to pull back first or not. Because this thing is looking like it's going south, does it not? Sure it does. Oh my goodness, it's looking heavy. I tell you what, if it breaks like butter like this, I might be long on the other side. I might be long over here. Because it's looking like it's breaking like butter. Yeah, absolutely. So I'd be long up here. Down here. Excuse me. So if this thing just butter breaks, just absolute buttery, like it is like right now, then I'd be long here for some type of retracement, some type of refreshments for the bears. Here, offer some refreshments. Here, offer some water over here. Because this shit needs water. If it's just gonna go down so fast. She needs water, mate. So if it breaks this low without any issues or qualms, look at that daily low just getting pressed downwards. I reckon there's something here. I reckon there's something. I don't know if it's much, but I do reckon it's something. So I'd take a long right there for a 1-to-1. And there it goes. It breaks the low. Now it's in the price discovery mode. She could go there fast, mates. You gotta go quickly. You gotta go quickly here. Wait a second. I'm gonna cancel my crude oil trade. It's gotta hit 9 seconds anyway, so it's not gonna do it. This is a holding split, yes, but a width of 1.75, and I'd go for a 1-to-1. Excuse me. Excuse me. One contract, yeah. One contract at 16.75. One contract at 16.75. One contract at 16.75. Way down there. My stop loss? Yeah, my stop loss would be at this low. 74.25. 74.25, yeah. 74.25. There you go. Wait a second. 74.25. 74.25. There we go. Only risking one contract because such a wide zone. Here it goes. Uh-oh. Here's some retracement there. I don't want some refreshments. I wait for your refreshments over here, mate. What are you going there now? You know you want to keep going down, mate. Just keep going pushing down, homie. Doesn't look like it wants to. Looks like it wants to retrace to this holding split and then come down. Fine with me. My target would be above that. Or below that, I think. So right now, it's pushing up into this holding split. There might be sellers right there. I don't know if I'm going to continue shorting this or not. But I tell you what, there's definitely some sellers in that split. Should I go short on it for a 1-to-1? I might do it. I might do it. Because this is the only option to go short right now. Only option. Do you want to go short or not? Yes, I probably could. Probably could, mate. Probably could. And I'd go for a 0.5-to-1. Single risk. Absolutely. That's 4 contracts. I repeat, that's 4 contracts at 77. 4 contracts at 77. I repeat, 4 contracts at 77. 4 contracts at 77. My stop loss, yeah? My stop loss would be at this high. 72. 72. Oh, no, that's not right. 95.75 is my stop loss. 95.75. 95.75. Hold on. That's where my stop loss is. Here we go. We're going to be entered in here now. Here we go. Take a picture. We should be in here. We're in our 0.5-to-1 target. 0.5-to-1. Remember, 0.5-to-1 is right here. Right there. Right there. Which is 62.50. 62.50. I repeat, 62.50. I repeat, 62.50. $116 reward. $116 reward. 4.6 apples for 150 risk. 4.6 apples. 4.6 apples. 150 risk. 6 apples risk. 6 apples risk for 4.6 apples reward. Small coupon. Small coupon. 0.5-to-1. I'm going for a 0.5-to-1. Now we entered at 8.43. Oh, it's not looking good, is it? It's not looking good at all. No, it's not looking good at all. Absolutely. It's not looking good, no. 12.59, we did take a picture, luckily. We did take a picture. Let's look at it, 12.59 zone number. Tell you what, that's a 3 minute. It's not looking good, no. No, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. I was thinking that the shorts will be there like at least trying to get involved because it's such a bearish time right now. But it's not looking good. No, it's not looking good. So unfortunate. So bad. That's 6 apples, mate. That's a big deal. We'd be down 4 apples. I'm only going for a 0.5 to 1. We should have a 66% win rate on that, but obviously it's not looking good. This was a 3-minute holding split, protecting free space of 2. Or 3 maybe. Maybe 3. Outside. No. Recency is 1, 2. Magnitude is 2, 1. X score of what? 1.75. Anything else? Yeah, the alpha swing is what? I don't know. Looks like it went up from up. Yeah, alpha swing is up. Alpha swing is up. The swing it's down. The recency is up. Anything else? No, there's nothing else. Recency of 2-1 maybe. 2-1. Yeah, that's fine with me. There you go. It's gone nothing right now. It's gone absolutely nothing. It's gone 0. Yeah, my entry was badly timed. Badly timed. We're still asking for a 0.5 to 1. It has to go all the way down here to get me out, which is quite a ways. Quite a ways actually before going upwards. So right now it is quite risky. I do reckon it is quite risky. But right now, there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, I placed the trade and there's nothing you can do about it because you mistimed it, you know. I mistimed it. But it's alright. So look at the daily chart. The daily chart's looking like this. It's like, okay, it's pushed that low. It's broken. Now it's retraced already. So now this low on down here may not be the low that I'm looking at because look at the retracement already. Here, this holding split, I wanted that as the retracement. Look at it already. It's already retraced. It's broken the daily low and it's retraced quite substantially. There's a lot of target taking, a lot of traders trying to swing it to the long side because I do agree with those traders because I do think that it could break this daily high, which is this downtrend, downtrend. You know, it could break that daily high in in rebellion against this downtrend downwards. So I do think it could go bullish today. There's no problem with that. So that high would be it right there. That high. I do believe that this high is also in question. No, 408s. What is that one? What's this high? 72. So that high is right here. Yeah, right here. So yeah, there's a couple different things you could do. Couple different things. I think it could go upwards. Yeah. So, but we are short right now. It looks like it's gonna stop us out. Looks like it might stop us out here, and then we'd be out. And then guess what? We'd think about our next trade. What's the next trade? You know, if we get stopped out here, what's the next trade? Well, this bottom's substantial. This bottom's now really substantial. There's buyers down there. There's just buyers. If it's right there, there's buyers there, mate. You know, that's what I'm thinking. At least that's what I'm thinking. Remember, we're risking we're risking 6 apples for this, just for a 4.6 apple reward. It's got 100% pivot in the zone. I'm gonna get out at this high. 95 flat. I'm out of here at 95 flat. Not that saving $6 matters, but who cares? It's just the thought that counts. Because look at this high. It's just gonna get cramped. It's looking like it's just getting cramped right now. So we take a picture and close the trade, and that's what happens. Otherwise, oh, if it turns down, it's like, oh, fantastic. Luckily, it turns down for me, but who knows? Let's go to Cradle, both gold. Wow. So that's what we wanted. We were not involved, but that shit went down, doesn't it? Holy smokes, mate. Holy smokerooskies. I'm out of NQ. I gotta take a picture and then come back there. Yeah, gotta take a picture of that. It broke. Oh, it's a highly unfortunate, of course. But it is what it is, mate. I mean, we take the trade and we wish for the best, but there's not much you can you can do about it when it's against ya, you know. And when it's against ya, it just is against ya. And it's unfortunate, but that's how the world works and stuff like that, yeah. So right now there's definitely, it seems like there's buyers underneath there, so I would be interested in taking a long here. I would be interested in taking a long here for a 0.5 to 1. I just think that there's some buyers there for sure. I'd go for a 0.25 maybe. 0.5. 0.5 to 1 would be right here. 900s. I'd go for a 0.25 to 1. This one's 0 NA. Negative 6 apples on that. 5 apples worth of risk now. Protecting extreme. Yeah, it's protecting extreme. What's the width on this thing? Triple with a 0.25 to 1, yeah. That's this is what we do. So 28 apples. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of apples. 71, risking 71. 71, here we go. 71.
Order filled.
My target's a 0.25 to 1. So right here. 82.25. 82.25. 82.25 is 215. 8.6 apples. 8.6 apples, and we're risking 28.2. That's fucking unfortunate, but that's what it is. I'm asking for a 0.25 to 1 here.
Order filled.
Target hits. Target hits. 0.25 to 1 here. That's 8.6 apples reward. Reward. It's going 0.25. 851. 1260. Zone number. Now, we did a 0.25 to 1 because we're not for sure about anything. We got out at 82.25, which is should be 25%. 82.25. Wow, it's a little bit more than that. Oh, perfect though. That's perfect. Oh, and it goes further. Goes further than that even. So did you take a picture? I don't know. I think I did. This is zone number 1260, no? 1260. That's a 3-minute zone. You can take a look at the 5-minute and just see what the difference is. Looks like some type of demand open. Not really though. You have to go on the 5-minute chart for that. I just noticed on the 3-minute chart, it's like 3-minute chart looks like there's buyers there, and that's why we did that. Here we go. Okay, here we go now. Let's see this. I mean, this could rally. Look at it rallying. We don't know where it's gonna go. It's gone definitely 0.25 to 1. It could have been 0.5 to 1 there. With a pivot in the zone of 0%. Look at this. It's a 3 minute. It was a 3-minute protecting extreme. Recency of 1.2, magnitude of 1.2, X score of 0.75. And I would say long wick on that. Long wick. Wide zone? Yeah, it's relatively wide. It's relatively wide. Anything else? Yes. Alpha swing is up. Alpha swing is up. The swing is down. The recency is down. End of trend. It's absolutely end of trend, yeah. End of trend. Yeah. Anything else? No, that's it. Cool. This thing has gone 0.75 to 1 and counting. It could have gone 1 to 1 here. This thing is rallying. This buying zone absolutely worked. It's gone 1 to 1 now. I got out at 0.25 to 1. That's the nature of the business. That's the nature of the business. Let's go to crude oil, see if it went down too far. It has gone down too far. So let's see if there's any buying we can do. This thing has gone recklessly down. Absolutely recklessly. Look at that. Look at it go down. I mean, this thing is fantastic going downwards. I mean, there's not much you can do about it. Fantastic. Let's look at the daily chart, because this is substantial. This is a substantial move. Is it turned red? It's almost turned it's nearly turned red now. This is fantastic. There's definitely buyers right now. At this very instant, there's buyers. I don't know if it's going to blast through or not, because look at the 60-minute chart. 60-minute chart looks surely like it's going to break the low, does it not? But right now, there's a lot of buyers. There's a fucking wall not letting it turn red. I don't want it to turn red. I don't want it to turn red. And that's what the buyers are doing. And right now, that's what's going on, especially with this anti-breakout. If there's any sense in the world, you'd go long right now. You'd go long. That's what you do. You go long. There it goes. There it goes. There's not much I can do about it, is there? Well, yeah, you could. You could go like this. You could do the width on this. You gotta go quicker than this, mate. Is there anything you can do? Yes, I can go MZ long. Anti-breakout 0.16. I'd go for a 0.5 to 1. And that'd be 5 contracts right this second. 5 contracts right this second.
Order.
I'm in long at 23. That's fine, and it goes down. Fuck yeah! Wow, against me. Nice. 86.03 is my stop loss. $100 risk. 4 apples. 4 apples risk. That's just immense. I'm going for 0.5 to 1. I'd like to risk more, but actually I'd like to risk more now. I'm gonna risk more. $186 risk. 7.4 apples. This is a single risk. Yep, at single risk. Now, my reward on the trade would be a 0.5 to 1, which would be about right there. Which would be about 29. 29. 29? That's relatively close, no? Yeah, 0.5 to 1 is 29. Wow. That's really close. $74. 2 point... Yeah, that's 3 apples reward. Oh my goodness, it does not look like it's gonna work. Doesn't at all look like it's gonna work. 1261. Was the anti-breakout. Remember, it was on that 60-minute chart. 60-minute chart is the reason why I was doing it, because it's like, alright, come back by prevention, but mate, the greenies aren't appearing to be protecting it as much as I want them to. Now it's looking like it might turn red, and it could turn red, and that's what could happen here, unfortunately. But I am asking for a 0.5 to 1. It's a little bit better odds, but still, that's not looking good, is it? We entered at 858. This is on number 1261. We're risking 7.4 apples on the trade. Yep. Our reward is 3. This is an anti-breakout. It's a 5-minute anti-breakout. End of trend. Alpha swing is up, I believe. No, alpha swing is, I don't know. The swing is down. The recency is down. It's end of trend, so I'm buying it. Also, it's a 60-minute comeback bar prevention. That's also interesting. And now this is a 5-minute HLC. Protecting free space of 3 in trend. Alpha in trend. Full. Anything else? No, that's it. That's it. It's going 75%. Pivot in the zone here. It's gone 0. Now, what else is there to that? It's a 5-minute HLC holding level creation going down there. So it's a drop, base, drop. And that's essentially what I'm, the anti-breakout of that. So what, it would be a holding level creation of 5-minute protecting free space of tree. That's a long ways. And then in trend because it's down already. Anything else? Any other traits? I'm trying to think. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to think right now.
Order fill.
Target hit, target hit. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Fantastic. That's 3 apples. That's 3 apples. We're up 8.3 on the day. 8.3. 8.3 apples. Essentially, we're trying to get to, you know, positive 20 apples, but we're up 8 right now. Just need 12 more. We got a whole afternoon session, so I'm not rushed. That's all I know. But we were risking 7 apples for 3 on that one. I mean, that's a 0.5 to 1 or less risk reward. It's very risky business, but it's doable. It's doable, no? Let's take a look at this daily. Look at this comeback bar. Look at that comeback bar. I mean, it's really important that it did not turn red. I was really scared there for a second or two. I was actually pretty much writing this loss away. 86.08 was the low. What is this low? 86.08. I mean, it touched the low. It touched it. I mean, it did not. Oh, wow, that's just incredible. It's going 1-to-1 here. It's going 1-to-1 here, and let's see it here. It looks like it's gonna rain downwards now. Went 1-to-1, so now after the hour is printed, it's like, all right, fuck it, I'm done. I'm going up, or sorry, I'm going down. I'm gonna continue. Yep, that's what it looks like it's gonna do if it breaks that low, and I'm out of the trade anyways. No, yeah, I'm out. Anything else? Well, there is something I would like to do. On this 60-minute, there is a holding split underneath here that I may consider. I don't know if it's worthy of a long. Maybe we should just look at a different symbol, no? Yeah, it's not worthy of a long. If anything, I'd go down below that. I'd go down below that one. Absolutely. So let's go on the 60-minute chart. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to set this thing up like this. I'm going to actually take this zone underneath right here. And I'm going to take this as the weak outside local distal line pivot. So that means I'm essentially taking this risk box. I'm going long right there. Yeah, because it's based on that 240-minute holding split, protecting extreme. If you look at it, this is a zone that's protecting this low from getting squashed. And if that low is going to protect itself at all, which is this low, then I reckon that it would work a little bit. Just for a bounce or two. Just for a bounce, I'm not asking for much. Just like that. Just like little bounces, yeah. Just little bounces, because I never know what's going to happen, no. Never know. This one's broken. This low is broken. There's target taken on each side. I reckon that's algorithms. I reckon that's some algos. And the 60 minutes chart's essential to that trade. That's a big reason why I placed that trade in the first place. It was the confluence between the holding level creation and the 60-minute comeback bar prevention. It just so happens that the 60-minute comeback bar prevention were to work on it before the holding level creation could work. But it did go 75% pivot in the zone, which is not the best timing. You don't want much pivot in the zone. That's what I'm trying to limit. Let's see how much NQ has rallied. So it did go substantial, didn't it? It did. It has gone substantial, no? I mean, this is that protecting extreme on a 3-minute chart. That protecting extreme zone. We did take this trade. We went out right there. Little did we know it went there. You know, it went a lot further than we thought it would, yeah? That's what happens as a trader. That's just what happens. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't see anything wrong with it, at least. If it goes up, I would reckon that I take this protecting extreme here. Sorry, this holding split. I would, from the beginning of the session, I would just go for a 1-to-1 because I'm not certain that it won't break this high. I'm just perhaps a little certain that it would show some type of bounce, yeah. So I'm fine with it. If it goes upwards a little bit, enters into that split, it's a little risky, but you know, things can happen, I guess. I don't know if it'll work or not, but I don't know. The trend is no longer down, you know. This zone was placed when it was pushing downwards. Right now, it's up, you know. It's coming up back. So this is, this zone would be effective as a counter trend trade. Counter trend. So it's just, it does matter a little bit at least. Because if it breaks this high, let's say this high up here, which is 88, so that's the daily high on the NQ. Right there. I mean, it's protecting that high from being squashed, so I reckon that's a good thing. So I'd be in there. If it goes upwards, I'm in that split, yeah. Want to make sure that this holding split lines up perfectly with the 3-minute, and it does. It absolutely does. Okay. So we'll take MNQ long, holding, short, holding split, width of 13.5, 1-to-1. Would you risk only 2 apples on that trade? Well, let's put it this way. I'm up 8. If I risk 2, I'm up 6. It's not that bad. Or I'm up 12. Or sorry. That's only for a 2-to-1. Would you go for a 2-to-1? No, I'm just going for a 1-to-1, mate. So I'd go single, mate. I'd go single. Risking 4 apples on that trade. It is how it works, mate. You have to have balls. Because now we're going to be down. If we're down 4, we're only up 4 on the day. It's really essentially back to break even. Or we're up 12. Oh, 12's a big deal. You never know. Position sizing is such a strange concept. You never really know. Because you want to be maximum size on the wins, but you want to be less on the losses. But you never actually know if it's going to be a win or a loss. So it's just such a oxymoron, perplexing, fucking teeter-totter that somehow has to balance. It's definitely different, mate. Let's take a look at gold. Haven't looked at gold for a little bit. Oh, it's fallen from grace, no? So the zone worked fantastic, though, no? Yeah, it did. Went 2-to-1, but now it's done. Let's close that trade up. Good. I love closing trades. Love it. That one was that was zone number 1257. Closing it. 1257 closed. It went 2-to-1, yeah? Absolutely. Went 2-to-1. Fantastic zone that was, yeah? Absolutely. Yeah, we scored 5.8 apples on the trade itself. It was a fantastic trade, no? Absolutely, yes it was. And now it's going down. See this? So it looks really deafening downwards. It looks fantastic downwards. This is the anti-breakout city. If you look at the gold daily chart, this is a big low, and I checked the range this morning, the average true range. This range right now is a +1 standard deviation range. That means only 15% of bars are this big. Are we really going to bet that this size will get larger? Well, that makes a difference because you check this daily low and you check it on this 240-minute chart that it's looking really aggressively down at. Well, this low is being ambushed by these shorts right now. This is red bar after red bar. This is really strong. In many sense, if this goes downwards, you looking like this. This is a supply zone. People mark this out as sellers, as a supply zone. When it comes back, you know, you know, a week later or so. So just now that it's getting created, it's a selling base against this low. It's an ambush. It's an ambush against this low. Now the daily low, again, it's already created the day low. I reckon that I would put money on the line that this is the low of the day. You know, I think it's done. It's just done. It's done creating a low on the day. Why do I think that? Because the average true range is already +1 standard deviation. It's stretched itself to the maximum. It could go more. Anything can happen. I'm well aware of that. But I am saying that I would put money on the line that it won't. And I'm not going to put my life on it. I'm just putting a little bit of money on it. And that's essentially what this is. So what am I going to do? I'm going to find a long in this low. I'm going to find a long somewhere in this low that I'm like, all right, I think it's going to be protected. And this thing is rushing downwards. It's going all the way to the split. This split is already working. This split is already working because there's nothing much underneath it. There's nothing much underneath it at all. I mean, even on the smaller time frames, there's not much. So you can see that what's going to happen is it's going to be an organic long from the smaller time frames. The smaller time frame is going to have to create some type of formation going upwards, and that's where I'd put my money on. So I'd wait. I'm going to wait on the daily chart. I'll put it on the daily chart. I'm going to wait until perhaps it goes down more, but I'm going to look for longs. I'm going to look for longs to be, you know, I'm in long now for the stretch upwards. So the stretch upwards would probably go into this area. This would be my target zone. So, you know, my longs would go up to this area. So I'd be long. I'm net long, but I'm waiting on some type of formation on the smaller time frames to be like, all right, a demand open or breakout going upwards, a 2-bar bubbling upwards, a formation pattern, or an anti-breakout that it's looking like it's going to be right now. Or comeback bar prevention going upwards, or breakout bar prevention going downwards, or can go long on it. There's plenty of ways to get in long, mate. Plenty. So right now we're just going to wait on it. Let's go back to crude oil. Crude oil's just dropped like a fucking maniac. And it's almost to my zone. This is fantastic. I hope it goes down more, mate. Because then we'd be in on the 240 minute. What do you call this? Is a holding split, not protecting free space. Holding split, not protecting free space outside local distal line. But I'd go on the 60-minute chart probably. Here we go. I'd like this thing to go lower before it goes up. Right now it's going up, and I don't like that. I'd still reckon I'd go long on it. I really would. I still would go long on it. Just because it's still worthy. This is not quite a zone. This is holding split, I suppose. Protecting free space of 1. Alright, let's see here. Oh, NQ, am I gonna go short on that split? Well, has it already hit it? Oh my, it's come close. Would I be mad if it did? Probably. Isn't that a good time to go short on that split? No. I probably should go short on it, but wow, look at that go down. I don't know. Oh, there we go on crude oil. So crude oil is showing bullish. Gold is what I want to show bullish, but it's showing bearish. Let's see. Crude oil, I'm gonna go long. Not right now. I'd go long if it breaks the low. So essentially, I'm placing my trade right now. Just hold on. This has got to go lower and break this low, and then it'd be in. This should be MCL long. Hold and split 0.27. It looks like it's gonna happen. Going for a 1-to-1 for sure. Single risk for sure. 4 apples risk. That's fantastic. 4 contracts at 58. 4 contracts at 58. Four contracts at 58. My stop loss. The stop loss would be this low. 35. I'm out at 35. I almost want to risk more, honestly. I mean, you can, but it's just, you know, it's a risk reward process. Depends on what you want to do, yeah. Alright, so I want this thing to come downwards here. And not turn in this split, but turn in this zone right here. And I think it could, especially if it heads downwards still. I'm not gonna take the NQ holding split. Look, you can. You're probably gonna make it, but what? I don't want it to come upwards. It's already broken highs and broken lows, broken highs, broken lows, and come down. It's in an anti-breakout type of mood, but there's always a chance that it's just gonna rip, especially after basing so much like this so long. So I'm not gonna ask for it to continue basing. I'm more of a counter trend, like something else is due type of trader. Like, oh, it's, you know, I'm against it, but many a times I've missed a trade. I mean, I'm not gonna even paint it, but many a times I've missed a trade where it's like, oh, it just continues doing what it wanted to do in the first place. Anti-breakout. See, look at it. Breaks the high, comes down. Breaks the low, comes up. This is an absolute anti-breakout mood. It's not breakout. It's the opposite, you know? So I could be in this split, shorten it because it's going to rip the high, but I'm not going to do it. I don't like that. I'm more of a counter trend, like, oh, we're in. Let's take a look at this. Take 2 pictures. Look, there's 2 pictures to be taken. There's the 240-minute holding split. That's the picture. I want to buy more. I want to buy fucking more. Can I buy more? Yeah, I'm in more. I'm in more. Why? Because, mate, I think it's going to work. Okay? I think it's just going to work. But look, many trades I've been wrong. But look, we're risking proper. We have 8 apples positive. We're risking 8 apples. So if we lose, we're going to be break even. Now, 1262 zone number. The 240-minute chart is the reason why I'm taking the trade, but the 60-minute chart is another good reason why I'm taking the trade, because it's outside of local distal line, inside of the next zone. This is a fantastic area to take a long. Fantastic. The arrival is a fucking phenomenal. It's a past distal line overextension of 2. The 15-minute, let's take a look at that. Is that an anti-breakout? No. The overextension on the 15 minutes, fantastic too. This is all around a fantastic trade. Look, if I lose, I fucking lose. But I lose while daring greatly, because I think this is a fucking good zone. So let's go to our stop losses. Make sure that's correct. Let's mark down the risk that we have on the trade. Get everything accounted for. This low is 35. My stop loss is 35. My stop loss is $204. 204. That's 8.2 apples. I'm risking 8.2 apples. Now, this was zone number what? Zone number 1262, yeah? No. 1262. When did we enter the market? 918 or 917 technically. Now, reward on the trade. Oh my goodness, it looks like it's not going to work. What? Bonkers, man. I thought that was bonkers. 85.82 is my target. 85.82, that's fantastic. 85.82. Now, $172 risk. Reward. 6.9 apples. It's not looking good as at the moment, but we will see. 917. Look. This was a 214-minute holding split. End of trend. Protected free space of 1. Outside local distal line. Overextension of 2. Alpha swing is up. The swing is down. The recency's down. Swing is up actually. The recency is down. Recency is 2-3. Magnitude is 4-3. 4-5. X score of this is 6. 6, maybe 7. Is 6.5. Let's call it. Anything else? Arrival strong. Outside local just line, protecting free space a little bit. I mean, look at the smaller time frames. Protecting free space of 1 at the very least. It is. Here's the retracement. Here it is. Here's the boys coming back. The boys. The boys. The boys are coming back. 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 Wow, look at that. I mean, look, a moment's notice ago, it was really dark. You know, it's really dark. But just in a moment's time, this decides to be like, fuck it. The longs are back. The longs are back. Now, anything's possible. Actually, anything is possible. But this thing has gone quite substantially upwards. It's gone up to here. And my target was 85.82. I'm not out yet. Oh, 3 ticks away. 3 ticks away. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness me. Yes, I'm absolutely going to put a pivot in the zone. That's a good reminder. Thank you. This low is not my stop loss anymore. The current bar's low is my stop loss, which is that low is 42. 42 flat. 42 flat. I'm out of this trade at 42 flat. It's no longer suits me interest. 42 flat. It's $148. That's 5.9 apples risk on the trade. Piz. 5.9 apples risk. I did scaled. I doubled the risk, so I'd say double. Double because confident. Double because confident and excited. I was excited to take this trade because it just looked fantastic to me. But I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen to it. It's gone 1-to-1 for sure. It's gone 1-to-1, but I haven't gotten out yet because it's got a really clear 1-to-1 to be able to get me out of the trade. It's gone so close to 1-to-1, but that I count it. I should count it. I should count it in my ledger as a 1-to-1 because it's so close to it. It's closer to 1-to-1 than 0.75. However, we might have to wait a little bit. Wait a wee longer. Anyways, wait a wee longer. It is what it is. 75% zone pivot in the zone here. Look, it is what it is. Let's take a look at NQ. I don't know what's going on with this. Has it rallied up or whatever? It's gone up. Comeback bar prevention on the 240-minute chart till noon. It's likely not going to hold that long if it's going to go up. It is looking like it's going to go up. Look at how this bottom is intact, going upwards, upwards, upwards. This looks good. Generally speaking, this looks good for the longs. However, it needs to get its legs. I mean, look at the ranges, mate. Like I said, it has just ranged like crazy. It needs desperately to go in one direction only without coming back. Desperately needs to do that. So, whether that's going to be shorts or longs, I do not know. I do not know. I don't have an agenda, so I'm not going to bet on that one. But I can say that the daily looks like it could go upwards, and that's generally what the bulls are going to look like, because that would look like a bull breakout. Projected free space of 2. And the trend, it's in trend actually. That's generally what it looks like. I'm gonna grab my phone. All right. Ooh. Crude oil doesn't look like it's gonna work now, unfortunately. All right, here it goes. Here, NQ has chosen to go upwards. The thing is, this 240-minute chart looks like it's cramped. So anytime that this happens, this is called a comeback bar prevention. Generally, it goes down a little bit before it can break the high. It has kind of went down and up a little bit, a lot of it actually. So the more of the weight is able to go down back into this area, this gigantic conglomeration here, which actually looks bullish on this chart, the 15-minute. So in general, it looks bullish. That's what it does. It looks bullish, but in the short term, I think it's going to come down back into here, unfortunately. Nothing that I'm going to place a trade on. Not quite yet. Just not quite yet. I understand, like, I could, but just not quite yet. And crude oil is extremely volatile right now. This clearly has no idea where it wants to go, whether up or down. My stop loss is at this low, so I'm out of here at this low. 44 is my stop loss now, and it's so volatile right now. I have no idea. I don't have a clue. You could, if it goes upwards, I think it could go further. Honestly, but 82 is my exit point. I could go 1.25 on it. I reckon I'd do that. Hold on quick. I don't know why. There we go. 1.25 would be 92 would be 92, 252, which would be 10.1 apples. Okay, cool. I moved target upwards because I do think that it could go 1.25 to 1, which is 92. It's possible. That's all. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I think if it breaks upwards, it looks like it has enough to go up to this area instead of just boom right there right away before going outwards. It's a risk. It's a risk, man. It's all a risk. It's always a risk, it seems like. Going 1.25R now on that one. So we raised targets a little bit, trying to stretch ourselves, trying to stretch it. Here's that NQ chart, 240-minute chart. Looks like it's going to fold over here. All right. So there's that break. That looks great. I'd consider, taking this holding split, honestly, because this holding split is right from this holding split. If it broke once, I think it maybe has a chance to go upwards and actually work the second time if it didn't work that first time. It's already bullish. Let's look at the 60-minute chart. The 60-minute chart looks similar. I think it absolutely can work. So let's go ahead and do that. This is a 3-minute holding split. Protected free space of 1. Let's do it. That is MNQ long holding split, width of 12. I'm gonna go for, depending on this breaking, 1, 2. I'd go for 3 to 1 on this, honestly. Single risk, 2 contracts at 38.25. 2 contracts at, let's say, 38. 2 contracts at 38. 2 contracts at 38. 2 contracts at 38. 2 contracts at 38. There we go. My stop loss would be at this low. 26.25. 26.25. There we go. So if this does not break this high, then, so if it does break this high, look, if this does break this high, it'd probably still be involved. Because look at the daily chart now. So bullish. Really, 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 really bullish. So you might want to hold on to this thing, because this thing could rally more than a 3 to 1. You could hold on to for 33.83. That's what I'm going to do, actually. Yeah, I might hold on to it and then trail my stop upwards. But I think target hit on crude oil. Holy smokes, that was a monster. That's 10 apples. It was a monster because I raised my target upwards a little bit here. So this is that 240-minute chart, that original picture that we wanted to buy. Bought. And a beauty, I would say a beauty. If I do say so myself. That was zone number 1262, the most recent trade. Roger that. That picture's plotted. It's gone. Still counting. I'm gonna leave it be. Now, cancel any orders. We're 2. Look, we're 3. What was that? What is that? 10.1. We're 2 apples away from a profit here. All right, 2 apples away from hitting maximum touchdown here. So if I'm going to take this holding split, I'm going to go for a 1-to-1 to make it a little easier on myself. And we just need 2 apples more. 2 apples more. That's it. That's literally it. That's it, man. Just get the 2 apples, dude, please. All right, look, 2 apples, boys, 2 apples. That's all we need. All right, let's see here. All right, this thing is looking prime to come down a little bit here. If this breakout bar So this is the anti-breakout. That's the 240-minute huge long wick breakout like this. Breaks the low, comes up, breaks the high, very bullish looking, and now it gets tossed down a little bit. This is primed to go upwards and break the high again. That means I would go for a 3-to-1 with half size. So I'm only risking 1 apple on the trade. We only need 2, so we could get out it early if we wanted to. That's all. So that'd be 1 contract at 38.4, 38 flat, 1 contract. I have it placed for 2. I'm going to do 1 contract instead because we only need 2 apples more. We don't need 4. We're just trying to get profit in life, to be honest with you. I don't care if it limits me. It's fine with me. We want win rate. Win rate. So, let's see here. If I lose this trade, so be it. It's 1 apple, bro. 1 apple. If I win the trade, 2 or 3 apples up. Because I'd probably bet on this high breaking. That's probably what I'd bet on. Jeez. Gee willikers. My golly. My golly. Alright, this thing has gone up to here. This thing has gone. Oops. Looks like 1.75. Wow. 1.75. We got out at 1.25. Very happy about it. Very happy. It's a big win. And it went against me quite substantially too. Big dub. All right, let's take a look. So NQ, things are slowing down here. Things are slowing down, no doubt. So gold did that anti-breakout. It sure did. It's saying now we're going up actually, and there's the bulls. So it did use this holding split on the 15-minute. Did use that. So this bottom is pretty much the bottom to protect. I think it would work. I think this would work. I think this down here would work. I would have to use the bottom as well. I'd have to use in that entire area. So the 60-minute would be just a demand open, or no, 15-minute would be a demand open. But if this next bar prints and comes down later, then I would include it as a 5-minute protecting extreme zone from here all the way here. So wick to wick. This entire box, this entire low pretty much on the 60-minute. But that would require a touch so deep into that 60-minute low that's not looking good actually. So actually the place to buy seems to be right now. Seems to be some type of zone going upwards here. It's got time to do it. Here's the 15-minute. If it wants to go upwards, this thing can rally. It's right next to supply though. I'm not gonna do it. I like it, but I'm not gonna do it. Alright, NQ's coming down here. We're looking like we're probably gonna get filled on this long holding split right here. I do feel like kind of stupid. I only do 2 apples more. Why don't you just go for a 1-to-1 with risking 2 apples? Rather than a 2 or 3-to-1. But that's my dilemma. If I only need 2 more apples, why am I going for a 3-to-1? You know, that's probably a good idea. I just think that the trade itself is worth a 3-to-1 on it. So I don't know. I've been in this situation before, and I've lost 2 apples or 3 apples in this position, and then I'm down 50. I'm up 15 apples. Well, I'm now 5 away. Then I take another one. It's like, oh, now I'm back to 10 apples, and now it's like, bro, we're not even close anymore. We need 20 apples. We're at 18. So I like risking small and arriving softly. I might just take 2 1-apple 1-to-1s. Fine with that. We've got the full afternoon session to find a fucking 1-to-1. I mean, is this how diligent we have to be? Bro, that's what we have to do. Because we need profit, man. Profit's hard to fucking come by. It's easy to come by in the trade, but day by day, month by month, it's hard to come by. It's a hard life. So, risk small. I'm just going to go for a 2-to-1 here. Risking 1 apple. Yes, sir. 2 apples. That's probably what I should do, huh? Half size. It's supposed to be 2 apples. Man. I don't know. I do not know. You're coming down here. Alright, I'll tell you what. Maybe a 1.5er. Still risking 2 apples for a 1.5. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Now I'm risking 2 apples. It is what it is. It is what it is. That's 2 contracts then for 1.5. 2 contracts here. 2. 2. Alright. And then my target... my target would be a 1.5er up to here. May consider 1.25, I don't know. 1.25? Yeah, I'm down 1.25. Whatever, dude. 1-to-1? Oh, okay, 1-to-1, alright, that's great. That's easier. I'd go for 1-to-1. It's 50% free throw shooter. It's actually not that easy of a trade. But I'll take it anyways. I'll take it so it doesn't want to get back down into this nonsense back down here. Yeah. I think it's a good spot to be. I'm hoping the next 15-minute bar will print. Not right now, but we'll see. Because I'm not necessarily certain that this is a huge comeback bar. Right now, this is a huge comeback bar. If this turns red, I'm catching that weight of that high pivot. That's a knife that I'm catching. So, that's tough, bro. No doubt that's tough. That is tough. So, I'd get out 0.25 to 1 at this point if this is going up. 1.25 to 1, excuse me. Which would be here. 55.50. I repeat 55.50 if it breaks this low and hits me in. 55.50 would be my target. 55.50. Ooh, it's not looking like it wants to turn red. It turns red, I'm in long. Oh wow, comeback bar prevention. It says no, I'm not turning red. I'm not turning red. Oh fuck, dude. That's my entry. Can't do that, man. I don't know if I can take that entry anymore. It's already done the job. Ain't no next thing like anyone else to do. Don't feel the same. Now don't you? Ooh. 34-25. 34-25. At least seems to be 26-25. Like they knows to do. Don't ain't the same. I'm taking a 25% off coupon on this, so I'm entering in 25% into the zone, and still the same risk. So that means I can up the contracts a little bit, go for a 1-1, and we're out of here with a lot more than 2 apples risk. Risking 2, make a little bit 1.25 to 1 at a 1-1. We'll see. I'm not into the trade yet. The 15-minute bar printed, which seems to be. No, I'm not. I can't accept calls right now, mate. Barely seems to be. I like this damn song. It's looking good. I like the trade still. Let's take a look at gold. Here's the bulls. Come on, bulls, where you at? Hear the good sign of this goodbye. I would take anti-breakout on this if I can. Engine still there, and it'll always be special, but the words don't mean a damn thing. How you still love, drunk as fuck. Yeah, it's already gone. See ya. I think it's going up. Every time, baby, I'll move on. La 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 la. Fucked up. Here you go to the bar till 2. Do, 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 do. Ain't got no shame in this life I live, but I won't change for you. Gave to me. It's just okay. In a cocaine. Right up when I smoke my room. Down to another world. 6 contracts. 42. This low. 42 6 contracts I'd be in. And you're still there. I'll always be special, but the words don't mean a damn thing. 39.5. Now to this damn song. Alright, check back on NQ. Okay, it's rallied. It's rallied from where I want to get in long. Can't do it anymore, man. I think it could work. I just don't necessarily think I can I'm just not that comfortable with it anymore, you know? I'm like the first guy, you know? Look at this. It was 2 ticks away from my entry. I'm not taking that. Sorry, canceling it. It's just not something I'm interested in. Oh, gold's coming up. There it goes. Darn. We wanted that retracement. We were hoping that it comes down a little bit further to get me involved in this holding level right here. To me to work on me. No, I wouldn't short. Nope. I would not short. If anything, long. Still care. Always be mine. Burns are just messing with me. I'm just gonna chill on this. If it goes down, I'd still be long. I'm only going for a 0.5 to 1. Super small. Yeah. In time, maybe I'll move on. Wow. Crude oil just keeps on going up, bro. Wow. Wow. Hold on. You could have held on. How far did it go? $2.5 to 1. I'm taking anti-breakout on it. I'm going short, bro. If it breaks the high, I'm going short. This is too far. It's just too far. Yes, it looks brilliant, but I'm taking... This is a holding level creation city right here. That's what I'm doing. And this is an anti-breakout. This is all about it. Yeah, it's going up. It's going up rally. It's going to go up more. That's what they think. Little do they know that 15-minute chart's wrecking a holding split right here. Is repping that. It's rally city. It's got to come down. It's got to come down a little bit, in my opinion. I don't know. I'm not going to risk the whole boat on it, but going for a 0.5 to 1. No, I'd go for a 1 to 1. Yeah, I'd go for a 1 to 1. That's the classic. Risking 2 apples. That's fine with me. Four contracts at this high. 4 contracts at 22. 4 contracts at 22. Disappear. 35 is my stop. Going for a 1 to 1. If it breaks up, it's got to go up. 369,258,147. So that means it's got a minute and a half until this bar prints. The 5-minute would be a bullish bar too if it breaks upwards. That's a classic. It's a fight. It's a fight. Bulls right into it, into that holding split. So doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Check gold. Gold doesn't look like it's gonna happen either. Oh man. I'm gonna cancel. Tomorrow's not coming. We're in something. Crude oil worked. Take a picture quick. My stop losses should be set. I don't know the exact risk. It's about 2 apples. 1263 zone number. That's the 15-minute chart. The 5-minute chart is the bullish bar. Bullish breakout. This is breakout city. We're short on the breakout, which is called, that's an anti-breakout. I'm going against trend. Going for a 1 to 1 to upset the trend. Look at that holding level creation going upwards. This is not a good close for me. It is what it is, but we'll see. 35 should be my stop loss, is it not? 35 stop loss, risking 52 bucks. 2.1 apples risk. This would be last trade of the day if I can get profitable. 1 to 1 is this low. 80 07 06 06 06 06. No 3 6s in a row. Come on, superstitious like that. 64 bucks. That's 2.6 apples reward if we get there. 2.1 for 2.6. Last trade of the day if we can get it. Zone number 1263. This is a 5-minute anti-breakout. No, nope, it's 3-minute. Zone number 1263, correct. All right. 3-minute anti-breakout. End of trend. Off of a 3-minute holding level creation, protecting free space of 2 in trend. Full. Alpha swing is up, I think. Nope, I don't know. One-to-one hit, one-to-one hit. We should get out here. Target hit, target hit. There we go, boys. That's 20 apples. That's 20. Solid. It's over. 2.6 apples. Wow, that was an excellent last trade of the day. Just for a 1-to-1 half size, risking 2 to make 2. Technically 2.1 apples risk, 2.6 apples reward. We're up 21 apples on the day, but I see the real profit of $506, which is 20 apples, whatever. So we're done. Pivot in the zone, another risky one, 75% pivot in the zone. Tear myself apart. Fantastic trading. That's the end of the session. In a memory that ain't her, staring at the windshield headed home. We had this trade too. We bought this low right there. We got out right here. Bro, we got in at the dotted line right there. And we got out right here. That was 200 bucks right there because I was risking a shit ton. But if you hold on to that, bro, all the way up to there, I think this is just a temp, dude. Some bullshit. It's not real, man. Give up on me too. Not be the man you look right through. 3-to-1. Why she can. She'll call her when I get drunk. 1260. Memory that ain't her. Do, 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 she'll head it home. Oh, see, she's not the one who drove me to the whiskey. I'll call her when I get drunk. Shows up and drives me home. And I'm drowning in the memory that ain't her. Staring at the windshield headed home. And she don't see she's not the one who drove me to the whiskey. I'm not the one who drove me to the whiskey. Alright, 1263 zone number done. Not done yet, but done until it closes. I'm just gonna leave it be. I'm not gonna keep looking at it until it stops out or goes to target. Target's already hit at 101. I'm out of here, but I just have to keep tracking it until it's done. But anyways, that's the end of the session. 10 o'clock. Positive 20 apples. Fantastic session. That means afternoon session is going to be fully practice. Just like I did last time. Just like I did Wednesday. We up 20 apples on the first session. Same thing today. And if we can continue this, yeah, sure, we lost 8 apples on the last Friday session. Tuesday was down 16. But the day before that was up 15. Day before that, nothing. Day before that was up 22. So we're playing tennis back and forth. We got positive 20, okay, negative 8. Positive 20, negative 16. Positive 20 again. So if we can consistently have an offense like this, we may be able to accomplish a profitable month. 1 month at a time. All right. Deuces.